Good morning, children. How are you all? Okay, tell me, children, do you like giraffes? You must be thinking why ma'am is asking about giraffes all of a sudden. It is because today we will study the poem Giraffes, which is written by Mary Ann Hoberman, an American writer. Okay, children. So tell me, have you seen giraffe? I'm sure most of you must have seen giraffes in zoos, right? So this poem Giraffe, in this the poet expresses love for animals, and through this poem she gives enough reasons why she likes this gentle and beautiful animal. And I'm sure by the end of this poem, most of you, I mean all of you will start liking this beautiful animal. So let's begin this poem. So the poem begins with the speaker saying that she likes giraffes, and she then goes on to give a lot of reasons for liking this animal. So children, first I will just read out the poem. After that I will start line by line explanation. So the poem goes as: Giraffes, I like them. Ask me why. Because they hold their heads up high. Because their necks stretch to the sky. Because they're quite calm and shy. Because they run so fast they fly. Because their eyes are velvet brown. Because their coats are spotted tan. Because they eat the tops of trees. Because their legs have knobby knees. Because. That's why I like giraffes. So children, this was the beautiful poem. It's interesting, right? Okay, so now I'll start the line by line explanations. So first line is giraffes, I like them. So first the poet says, gives the first impression that yes, she is very fond of this creature, this animal. Now why? Ask me why. Why I like this animal? Because they hold their heads up high, because their necks stretch to the sky. So the reason she is giving the description of the giraffe, like they hold their heads up high because they have such a long neck that they can stretch the neck, and their head goes so high that it looks that their means head will almost touch the sky. See children, there's an exaggeration. Do their neck touch the sky? No, in reality it is not so. So here the poet is using the figure of speech hyperbole, because there's an exaggeration. And why do poet they sometimes use this exaggeration for some, maybe some for people, or maybe for place, maybe for some situation? It is because this exaggeration is done to bring out strong feeling and to create impression in the reader's mind. So that's why poet sometimes gives exaggerated description of these things. So as she says, because their neck stretch to the sky. So what she means to say that their neck is so long that it appears that it is touching the sky. So she means to say that they have a long neck. Because they are quite calm and shy. And what is another reason for her liking? She's telling the nature of the animal. And what is the nature of giraffe? These giraffes are very quiet, they are very calm, and shy means they are very gentle and kind type of animal. So this is also one of the reasons why she likes giraffes. Because they run so fast they fly. See children, again there is a exaggeration. Do they actually fly like they have wings and they are flying? No, they cannot fly. Again this poet is giving exaggeration by saying this, that they run so fast that they fly. She means to say that they run very fast. Because their eyes are velvet brown. Now she's describing the appearance of giraffe. She says how do their eyes look like? Their eyes look like means they are brown in color and very soft and shining like velvet. Because their coats are spotted tan. Now she is telling that coat means here skin of the animal. Okay, skin of giraffe. So if you have seen giraffe in zoos, you must have seen that their skin have this spotted this thing, spots are there, right? Yellowish brown spots are there, and this makes them look very different and very attractive. So she likes the appearance of giraffe also, and this is also one of the reason why she likes giraffe, but because their skin have these yellowish brownish spots all over their skin, their body, because they eat the top of the trees. Now see, what is the use of their long neck? They can go to the, means they can stretch their neck and they can eat the fresh green leaves which is present on the top of the trees, which other animals can't eat. The cows and all, they can't eat because they don't have this means long neck like giraffes, but giraffes do have long neck, so they have this advantage that they can eat the fresh green leaves which is present on the top of the trees. So this is also the reason why she is very fond of giraffes, because their legs have knobby knees. Knobby means bony, so they have long legs also, and they have, their knees are bony. Because that's why I like giraffes. So she is saying that these are all the reasons why I am fond of these animals so much. So see children, and so beautifully she has described this means animal giraffe, and means she uses certain adjectives also, like in this poem, quiet, calm and shy. She's describing the nature of the animals, and she's telling like these animals are not means violent like other wild animals. They are very quiet and gentle kind of animals. And she uses color images also. What are the color images she is using? She says like velvet brown, spotted tan. So these, she's using these color images to describe the physical appearance of the giraffes. Then she includes rhyming words. What are the rhyming words she is including? Like why, high, sky, shy, fly, brown, tan, trees, these. So these are all rhyming words now. So by using these rhyming words, she is making the means poem more interesting, and children take very interest in learning these means rhythm kind of poem. And she uses techniques of repetition. What is the technique of repetition? See, because they, because there, because they, because there, because these are all repeat, means repetition is there, no? So she is using this repetition technique also to make the poem sound interesting. So children, this was the poem by Mary Ann Hoffman, and she has written a lot of poem for children, and this is also one of the beautiful poem which she has written. And I hope you have understood the poem, and I'm sure you must have also started liking giraffes by now. Okay children, thank you.